What up, Moogle Mob? Physics Shebang here. I have been challenged to a race by my Moogle himself, the Chicken. So I will be racing with him. We start at 9:15. It's currently like 9:14 and I don't know, 45 seconds or something. So we're gonna get started any moment here. Chicken did beat me last time, so like I gotta put my big boy boots on, you know, gotta buckle my pants up and bring a win home this time. We'll see, but figured I would go ahead and do a talk through. So let's see what happens. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Blitz, Magitech, and Slot. That is huge. Blitz, Magitech, and Slot. My goodness. Earrings, please. Earrings, please. Oh man, earrings. And a Celis. Earrings and a Celis, please. Let's go with a train too. I wouldn't mind having Bum Rush early. Alright, so we're going to go and loot here because I am looking for dried meat. That is our primary grind check on this seed, it looks like. We don't have other good free checks. I mean, Go-Go's fine. But I'll probably go to that later, depending on what I find. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to play it by ear. But we do need dried meat. Kind of top of my list of priorities right now. We have a lot of stuff to buy here. Alright, that's good. We'll just get 10 for now. Now there's going to be earrings here and I'll be sad. I'm not coming back here for a while. Nope. Cool. Luminas. Fixed ice. Goodness gracious. Good to know. Good to know. What a shop. That was a shop. So, when it comes to finding stuff like that, especially early game, I don't have the money to afford that. And I'm not going to have the money to afford it for a while. Fixed ice would be pretty cool to have early, if someone could use them. But the important thing is that I remember that shop is there. And then when I'm ready to pick up an Illumina, when I get some levels, all that good stuff, then I could worry about it. Right now, it ain't the time, especially because big sticks are not like the best early on. They're okay. They get the job done. But the procs are more important than the weapon itself most of the time. Because magic damage is just king early game. So, for now I'm not worried about it. But we did find a gauntlet and a hero ring in returners, which means we basically already got a build for that Illumina. We just need the Illumina. Can I sell? Everything here was good. Yeah, I'm just gonna get more of those. All right. Get to South Figaro. Maybe we check the basement as well, because when you see something expensive like that, you need a way to buy it. The only way you're gonna really be able to get the money to buy it most of the time is gonna be by getting stuff to sell. And then also maybe we find rods. You know, I'm always in the room in the market for rods, especially when we're talking about a go-go start. Every rod is double the effectiveness. Like, yes, please. Every Super Ball is double the effectiveness too, if we're talking like that. Okay. Perfect, because we got that, and I'll sell this too. We can get 4 of these. It's fine. I'll get 5. I'll rarely need more than that by the end of the game, especially with an Illumina sitting in a shop, so 5 should last me the game. I got Hero Ring and Gauntlet and stuff, so. Okay, a few of those. I got not much else to sell. There's no dried meat there, so just get moving. Depending on what we find in the basement, we might go do Zen right away, or we might just go somewhere else. But we still need. Oh, goodness. Oh my lord. Alright, so we got the experience egg. I don't know who to put it on, though. And an Atmo weapon. What in the world? And we have an offering. Jeez. Jeez. This seed's pretty cracked out, I must say. It's pretty cracked out. Already got an experience egg, Atmo weapons. We got an offering for free. We got Luminas for sale. We got fixed ice for sale. There's Dragoon boots here. Fixed ice Dragoon boot is like a thing we could do. I'm not gonna buy those anytime soon. I'm probably never gonna buy those fixed dice though, knowing me. Chicken's gonna buy them early and just cremate me. Okay, so yeah, the goal here, I mean, in general, the Gao start, you really want to do the Velt early if possible. And I am inclined to check some other shops if I don't find them. So I have 3 other places I'm willing to check. And that's pretty much going to be Albrook item shop because it's right up front. Amasa because it's pretty close to the Velt. And also it's right up front and there's loot in the town. And I can check all the shops. They're all up front. It's great. And the airship. If I don't find it there, then it's just, I'm not doing it. It's fine. Just, oh well. Move along, find it later, do it if we need to. I don't know. I also need more warp stones, because I'm going to be doing Go-Go's check. So that's on the list. Okay, so that basement was a complete waste of time. So I'm sad that I came here. That was not a good basement. It was one of the worst basements I've seen in a long time. I mean, the rest of the seed's just completely cracked out, so like I can't complain much, but a lot of time to waste and not even have money for Zen Thief, right? $55, that is not okay. Old man made me miss the shortcut up these stairs. The tight window, if you can get there fast enough, you can block the kid from going up the stairs and then you don't have to wait for him. No rods, no rods, no rods, no rods. I guess we're just not doing rods. But I have slot and stuff, so it's fine. Red meat, please. Game says no. Okay, well. Let's go down the list, shall we? Quick check Albrook. Item shop is right here. There it is. Okay. Cool. There's also an economizer here. That's neat. That's fun to know. Maybe we need that. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do the Velt here shortly, but I'm going to do World of Ruin. I'm going to check Zen now. See if I can't buy that Esper for a little cheaper. I know it's a dead check, but I'm fine to just check it. Because it could be something really good. Could be an Illumina, could be free fixed dice. Could be a lot of things. Yeah. Not enough money. Earrings, okay. Wait. Fine for now. Be good. I don't even care if it's a shield. No. Didn't need that. I mean, now I don't have to buy one later, but it's not what we were looking for. Rods. You? Alright. Gonna check for a little something something here, in case there's something I missed. Like those. That'll do. Alright. I'm gonna save, then we're gonna go to the Velt and the World of Ruin, which you are able to do. I needed to save first. I'm not risky enough. So you can do the Velt in World of Ruin, which is pretty cool. And it's close to Go-Go's check. Since we haven't fought anything, we have all Lobos all the time. Can you kill on your own right now? No, you can't. We tried. Dried meat should be toward the bottom because I just bought it. Please, 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 please. Thank you. I have 3 dried meat. Did I pick one up somewhere? I think I might have. Why ain't that a thing? Ain't that something? All right, let's save. I was kind of hoping that was going to be a character, because then I wouldn't have to switch my characters out. Oh well. I think she's the one that's going to have the Moogle Charm on later anyway, so I'm going to put her in. Let me strafe up here. She doesn't have any good abilities, right? She has Blitz, so I don't really need that. Magitech slot is more important to me right now. So we'll have her, and then we'll put the Moogle Charm on when we get in here, and then she can just keep the Moogle Charm until we learn something else for her to do. I'm not concerned about her pummeling. She can Aura Bolt later, but even then, it's not better than Slot or Magitech. Okay. See if we'll have to menu buffer to get across this bridge. Hopefully not. Nope. He was the most generous of bridge guards. Madam, excuse me. Pardon me. All right. Ah, the D-pad's down is like not working very well, but we would have missed it anyway because that was an item with a lot of characters, a lot of letters, so we wouldn't have had enough time to make the skip anyway. Diamond Armor's a good one though. Nice one to get for free, especially because I don't need money anymore. Oh, we love to see that. Oh, baby. We got Lore Natmag, huh? Mm-mm. Well then, like, don't mind if I do then. Don't mind if I do. I'd love to do Sealed Gate first. Lore Natural Magic. That could be pretty huge. That Economizer is on my mind. I'm not going to be able to afford it. I need an Illumina. It's not on my mind. It would be nice, but it's not happening. Magus Rod's nice. A pretty bad armory. Terrible armory. Really bad armory. Can't get much worse than that armory, in fact. You want to know what Terra is, though? Terra is now a natural user of the Illumina. So who's going to get my experience egg? Terra! And then when I'm ready, she'll be already geared up for it. Or maybe I don't even need to do that, and I'll just use the Atma. I don't know. I'll have the Atma. We already have the offering. When she gets high enough level to use the Illumina, she'll be pretty much ready to use a Atma too. But that's fine. Whatever. We'll see. I don't know who can use the Illumina. But typically, Illumina Ragnarok's going to be better early. I think I have a Genji glove too. Did I pick one of those up? I know I have a gauntlet. I don't know if I have Genji though. Probably not. Or I would have remembered it. Because, ooh... Genji Illumina is nice. Genji Atma is also nice, because those are also for sale. I have like a Octo Atma Steed. I just had one of those. I just lost one of those. This is a redemption arc. The last seed I ran versus Chicken, I had Octo Atma. Am I going to have Octo Atma on this one too? We just need quick, and we'll have all we need to replicate my loss. Well, I said I needed a lot of loot. We're getting a lot of loot. We're going to be above 60 before we get out of here. Unfortunately, all the loot is not expensive loot. Rainbow Brush is. Elixir's not bad. You got the Wing Edge and Break Blade. Those sell alright. But is it enough for an Illumina? Probably not. Thank you for the Warp Stone to get out of here. Already had plenty, but I guess I'll use it. And with that, we've exhausted our free checks, so we're just going to go straight to Trench. Well, that's annoying. But I don't think anything I'm doing has been particularly groundbreaking, so anybody who gets Terra on the start like this, when there's not a lot of free checks, is just going to go ahead and do it before they do anything else, especially when they have slot, match tech, rods. Well, maybe they don't have rods. I got the rods. But it would have been easy to not get the rods, because I got them in World of Ruin Zen. Alright, let's check that Esper. Oh my god. Okay, I see. I see. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, take that. It's fine. Okay. Wow. Ultima Bolt 3 Magic 2. That's something. That is definitely one of the Espers of all time. Where did I even get that? I don't even know. Oh, that was the Velt. That's right. That was trapped behind some dried meat. You could just let me revivify you before you do anything. That would be lovely. Cool. This is a good, easy, free fight. Straight off of level 3. Love to see it. Now we just gotta hope that the next fight isn't too bad. We'll crack a rod if needed. Oh, this is a perfect fight. We love to see this. So we do not need to use a rod here as far as I know. It'd be just fine doing 7-slot Mimic. 7 flush Mimic, whatever. We don't have a ton of rods, so I figured I would just save it this time. Alright, and now we are just going to... Oh, there's our Fire 3. Oh, you don't say. So we're blowing bubbles. Okay, I got you. Heard that. Understood loud and clear. We're just waiting to learn Ultima, and then we're going to pitch that over to Gao as well. Looks like a slow Ultima, but that's fine. I don't mind that. Alright, so we are going to go... Wait a Narsh, and then Kefka at Narsh for our next ones, because we're going to be pretty close to Narsh already. Unless there's a character here that leads me another direction. There's not a character here to lead me to another direction, so that's just fine. See what we got here. More... Oh, man, I think I'm going to pick up at least one more. Yeah, one more. Another Atma weapon, but that's just funny because that's the second time I've seen one. We have everything we need, so let's just head to Narsh. This time we're just going with proximity because we're just so close to it. Just need to check Odin, and I know we haven't learned Ultima yet, so we don't have to worry about that, but we need to look at Odin. And I'm curious, I'm going to look at that Esper and see what the multiplier is for Ultima. Need an Illumina, so okay, that's fine. All right, this is a 3x. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's cool too. I'm gonna see if I can just yoink that Illumina right now. Because I'm here. I'm here doing things. So damn it. I want to unequip something though. Because she has the wing edge. You know what? I might need to sell that too. I'm willing. Lumina, 64,000. Let's see what we got. Good start. That'll do. She's the only one who can use it too. Now I just gotta hope I don't die to this boss. I didn't really need that right now, but it's fine. Right now we're still reliant on rods and stuff like that, so I am so not concerned with using it, but while we're here we may as well. Alright, sweet. We love to see that too. Oh, this is perfect. I'll crack a rod on this. This guy has a lot of life, so I am okay stacking one of my 6 fire rods to get him out of my face faster. Not sure who I would get rid of in this scenario. Probably nobody. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take him. I think I'm just gonna leave him for now. I should check the half-off shops in South Figaro though. Decisions. For now, I'm just gonna do this. That Edgar is kind of tempting though. Possibly over Gao. I think it is. I think I should do this over Gao. I think I will. Gao only has slot Magitech and we don't have Celis. So I'm just going to actually do that and I'm gonna unequip him. I think I need to really do anything else, so we're just gonna send this. Sorry, Gao. You're out of here. Mostly because his skills are not long-term enough, and I know I have an ammo, I have an ammo weapon, I have ammo weapons for sale, I have an offering, I have an experience egg, I have Luminas, I have gauntlets. So honestly, I would rather him have the experience egg going forward, and he will be an Atma offering user later. You know what? You can definitely have that. Why not? You just take the gauntlet and the experience egg. You can have earrings. Great. And you take the earrings as well. Lovely. See what we got. I want to get off level 15 anyway. Got anything fun? We can't use the Atmo weapon. That's funny. No, he doesn't. Okay. You have this. Alright, let's have a look at what the boss has for us. Anything fun? No, not really. Alright. We're wishing to get some magic power here, some magic points. Alright, so we just want to put Edgar in front, and then we're going to go pursue Edgar things right away. I'm a strong proponent of if you got an Edgar, you need to be checking Edgar things and checking the half-off shops especially. It's a little late, but if there's something here that I need, something good, then it could change the game. There's half-off Illuminas. It's fantastic. I know we already have them, but there's nothing wrong with more with this kind of seed. I'm not going to loot very heavily. I'm just getting the ones that are on my way. Economizer, yeah, like there's stuff. I don't need them, but that's wild. Another economizer. What a silly seed. That safety bit I sold. Nope, nothing good there. Half off Mega Elixir is pretty huge. I might need that later. For now, we don't. I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, let's go do Edgar things right now. Straight into the cave. So, I guess I should have equipped him with an Esper. That would have been a good idea. Yeah, you can have that, actually. And you are still learning Ultima, so... Okay, let's go. I'm not really in the mood to loot for a while now. Like, we don't need much more loot. But we're just looking for more characters. We're hoping that through Edgar stuff, maybe we find a Cyan or a Sabin, and that will, send the rest of the seed through the roof. Even if we get a Celis, I wouldn't want to do an entire Magitech at this point in the seed. Especially because I didn't already dedicate +2 magic power to Gao this entire time to make Magitech Missile extremely strong. So for now, even if we find Celis, I wouldn't bring Gao back in. I would stick with what we got. We got so much offense just sitting in our inventory right now that we just can't use, aka Atmo weapons and offerings, that we're fine. I can't resist chests in close proximity though, so I'm gonna loot these 4 coming up. I can't. I can't just look at these 4 and be like, yep, I'm not gonna loot those. I'll take the 5 seconds or whatever. It's fine. Closer to 10, but whatever. Fine. I wouldn't mind a boss with some good magic power here. Can we get like Narapa or, something good? Something good? This is acceptable. It's not good, but it's not bad either. I think even with 1, you do more than enough damage with a fire rod. This is actually fine. Oh, good. I was about to say, now I get to poison walk forever. Oh, and Terra learned the natural magic. Bolt 3, that's what it was, huh? Ain't that something? Cool. Glad that was easy. Okay, Ultima and Bolt 3. Got them both. Since we didn't get a character there, I'm going to go check the throne first, and then if there's nobody on the throne, I'm going to do Ancient Castle. Because that dragon is looking appealing. The levels also sound appealing. The whole thing just sounds good. Maybe not. There's other dragons I can take. I can find another character with better dragons, like Cyan. Or Umaro. Cyan especially. Alright, another egg goes on Terra, and we're going to the Ancient Castle. So you'll find that, like, experience eggs, the thing I'm thinking about always when it comes to experience eggs is who's going to benefit the most, and it's always going to be a physical attacker. And it's always going to be an Atma user, because Atma weapon benefits more than anything else with levels. So if you're even thinking about using Atmas, then you need to be planning levels accordingly. You know what I just realized? I need to switch the Esper and the Experience Egg back to Terra. Because so Edgar has Rage, and Rage and Atma weapons don't work, and you can't equip them both at the same time in this randomizer because it will break everything. Oh shit, no, I didn't need to do that at all. Silly me. What a waste of time. I do need to, however, do this. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. What am I doing? My fingers are really being something right now. Shoot. Man. What do I get for playing Jets too much? Experience egg. Okay. Now we don't really want to see a red dragon. No red dragon. Wants to be an ice dragon, that'll be fine, as long as it doesn't do what it does, which is North Cross everybody and freeze them to death forever. Block. Okay, I'm cool with that. Gold? I'll take gold. As long as that doesn't kill, we just Ultima Mimic and GG. Okay, good. There's nobody else who needs to learn Ultima, really. So I'm okay with what we have here. Another Illumina. We are definitely not taking Lock. That is not a thing that's happening. So I'm not even going to look at his skill. I don't care. And I'm inclined to just go ahead and do World of Ruin Narsh all the way up and just kill Tritalk as well. And then come back down and we'll follow up with some stuff. We'll do Weapon Shop, Dragon, Tritalk. Do all 3 checks there. And then probably from there we do Tunnel Armor into Esper Mountain. And then we see, then if there's still no character, then we're kind of at an impasse where we need to decide, are we going to do Owzers or are we going to do Phoenix Cave? Since we're looking for Espers and Tritalk is Esper item only, kind of makes me want to go do it. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's going to be Edgar is going to be the Illumina Gauntlet user, while Terra is going to be the Atma Offering user. I think that sounds like a wonderful plan. I don't think a trip to the Coliseum is worth it in this seed because all the offense is already in my inventory. Okay, let's just take a sip off the bucket, then we'll do Weapon Shop. I am not interested in the Curse Shield, because I already have an Illumina Esper. We're only going to check this, and we're probably going to make a trip back to World of Balance Narsh to get the second reward if it's any good. Offering a Minerva? I'll take the Minerva, and then I'm not going to go back unless I need a quick check for skip. Minerva was the move there because I have Terra, who's a natural user of it. I'm probably not going to save again, so let me just see if she has learned Odin already. She has, so she can take her magic +2 again, and we just move along. I only entered my menu there because I don't plan on hitting the save point before fighting the dragon. We have 2 characters with experience eggs. They're going to have a really hard time killing me. I should have equipped the Minerva just to make it a little safer, but I'm fine. Everything's fine. I have Ultima. I have Fire 3. I have Mimic. I have Rods. I have an Illumina. I'm fine. Running. Icy Boy, too. That's funny. That's funny. Because I have these. I'll mimic it, too, just in case. Probably dead. Nah. The mimic will handle it. Alright. We are getting supercharged with experience right now. Another Atma weapon. Hilarious. Alright, we are not multiples of 5, so I'm not even going to bother to save. Again, I feel borderline immortal. Even Magimaster couldn't hurt me. Mostly because I have Ultima. Let's ignore magic defense, shall we? What fire rods are for? I have a lot of magic defense. Just blast some rods. If that doesn't kill, Illumina will. I didn't trust that I'd be able to kill him with just an Illumina swing just yet, because we're still not quite high enough level. Alright, so next trip is going to be Tunnel Armor. I should probably do Tunnel Armor, Zozo, into Sealed Gate. Or Ancient. No, Esper Mountain. Starlit. Have a quick look at that. Starlit. Haste and Quick. I want Quick on her. It's great. I also would love to equip that Minerva. And apparently the other Illumina. Great. Tunnel Armor. We are a multiple of 5, so I'll want to save before I go in, just in case it's stupid Doomgaze. No need to heal because there's a Sippin' Spring in here. Yeah, then I'll do... If there's no character here, then I'm going to go do Zozo into Esper Mountain. And then, if nothing after that, then I'm just going to go to Phoenix Cave. And I'll kill the dragon and stuff too. We're pretty much guaranteed skip because of how the seed has turned out. We're at 14 checks already. Ah, speaking of which... Would you look at that? Yeah, we're gonna crack Fire Rod with you. Then we will Ultima. And then we will Mimic Ultima, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's already dead. Because she's gonna do 9,999, because she's been just juicing up on that Magic Esper, the entire seed. Yeah, that hurt, but not enough to kill me, buddy. Just enough to show me that, like, if you didn't have Ultima, we'd be having words. Alright, there's Quick. Alright, no Esper. Shame, shame. I want to put that Esper on Edgar. And then put the Strength Esper back on Terra. Is that Ifrit? Vanish and Quick. Yeah. And you take that. You. Nothing we need there. Nothing we need there. Okay. We'll save just because it's such a dangerous sort of place with no save point right before the boss. Although the only thing that can threaten me at this point is going to be a Doomgaze. No statues matter. Even Doomgaze is only negligible depending on my levels, which I didn't really take a close look at. Alright, yeah, so we're doing Esper Mountain because we can head west and loop across the map, go there pretty quickly. And then we head over to Phoenix Cave. Push us a little closer to skip because it's 2 checks right by each other because of the dragon. And yeah, feeling pretty good about that. And then we'll see. We'll be getting down to some pretty like nitty-gritty checks at that point. Like Owzers and Leet River. Phoenix Cave gives us a chance at quick Espers with a new character that we hope to get, like, you know, Setzer or saving, or somebody just with some quickies. I think if I could just get this bolt 3 off first, we'll be fine. I mean, I have bolt 2. Fine. I'm just gonna Ultima. I'm just gonna Ultima. I don't know why I'm putzing around. You know what? How about you just don't do that? That's scary. I don't like it. Levels mean nothing when you're down to like level 15 HP again. Alright. What do we got? Dead AF. Got it. Oh well, closer to skip. 3 Espers away and we're running out of checks. You hate to see it. I don't really need to heal or save, in my opinion. So I am just going to... I mean, I do need to heal, but not a bunch. I just use a quick spell and move along. Okay, no character. Phoenix Cave after this. And then if it's nothing at Phoenix Cave, then we do Owzers, and we pray that we don't ever have to do Leet, which is like a possibility now. There are very few checks left to us. Oh, there's Mobliz. I should check Mobliz. I'll do that after this, for sure. Bolt 3 should finish the job here. Good times. If it didn't, I was just going to wait for Edgar and have him swing one more time. At least it's an Esper. That's good. Kieran. I'll double check Kieran real quick. Bolt 3 and Doom is pretty good. Maybe you? Maybe you. Check Mobliz and then we'll do Phoenix Cave. We're right by Mobliz, like literally switched to World of Ruin and we're right next door. Almost forgot about this one. Oops. I will peek it because there's specific things we're looking for. Either a good character or an Esper, and definitely not an item. Celis. We take Celis all day long. All day long, all night long. On weekends and holidays. Ramadan. All of them. That means we're not doing Phoenix Cave. Doing none of those things. We're probably just going to go straight to Magitech, and then if that doesn't work, we check Basement. And then if that doesn't work, then we cry, because we only need 2 Espers. And that's ridiculous. There's only one character I don't want for the next fight, and that's I just don't want Go-Go in that fight. So let's get him out of here. I'll accept the Seed's judgment on what it wants for the next fight, but I just don't want Go-Go in that fight because the other 3 characters can hold their own, no problem. Let him choose which of the 3 he doesn't want to face. By the way, if you don't know, any dead characters get blown away first. So, that's kind of annoying because that was my Ultima user, but so be it. A little nervous. What you gonna do? You gonna attack? No, you're just gonna die. I like that. That's the move I wanted to see. I don't want to deal with you, I'm just going to die move. That's great. Okay, Celis needs to come out. And I need to pull in Go-Go and Realm. Okay. Realm Go-Go, Realm Go-Go, Realm Go-Go, Realm Go-Go, Realm Go-Go. Realm Go-Go. Straight to Magitech. So, the front 2 Magitech, those are Esper items only, so we could just get our 2 Espers right there. That would be ideal. Save now is fine. Let's go. Oopsie. How to lose 5 seconds for 1,000 there, Alex. We're at 18 checks. This will pretty much get us to 20 minimum. And then probably we just go, I don't know, do literally anything. We'll have skip pretty quickly because these 2 checks are not very far apart. Nice snappy 2 check, and then if we don't get both espers here, then we'll check the basement of South Figaro, and hopefully that's an esper. I don't need any more loot. We're done. Looting is over. We're just boss hunting straight into Kefka's tower, and that's it. And it's pretty much just gonna be Celis is gonna be, or not Celis, but Terra's gonna be right in the middle. She's just gonna be alone. We'll put Realm on one lane by herself, and then we'll put Edgar and Gogo on another. Edgar's only got a single Illumina. He's not like crazy strong or anything. He's okay, but he's not gonna be the best. Terra's gonna be the powerhouse. Doesn't she have Fire 3? If she does, I'll use it. No, it's Bolt 3. Then we'll just Ultima instead. These 2 should kill. I probably should have just attacked with Edgar instead. Would have been fine. Oh well. No, had to attack anyway. Dead. Dang, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. We don't like to see that. Just gonna wait until Terra gets a turn and she'll kill. Okay, I didn't go over what happens if I get only... Oh no. Disaster has strucketh. We're looking at a friggin... If we can get an Esper from basement, we're looking at... Friggin... What is it? Auction house. Brutal. Brutal. Double dead Magitech. What a load of garbo. That's a disaster. Locke was dead too. He was double dead at the weapon shop. Dead checks galore. What do we got? Okay, well, ooh, got skip already. That's disastrous. We're gonna do auction house. We're doing it. We don't have a choice, man. All we have is what? Phoenix Cave and Leet River and Owsers. I'm not doing either of those for my last Esper. I'm gonna go do the auction house. Should have more than enough money with how many weapons I found. I don't need that Ragnarok at all. That's just money in the bank. I am gonna just take a huge shot in the dark and pray that we get, like, Doomgaze along the way. I'm not gonna waste any time, but I'm gonna hold A, and if it happens, it happens. It did not happen. Sad times. Alright. Make sure we have enough money. We need 80,000 minimum. I don't need this. Where'd that Ragnarok go? Need that either. Or that. Alright, there's our 80. Let's go. Okay, glowing stone still available means that this is an option. If it wasn't, I would have done Owsers. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a first try. Not only first try, but it's friggin' Golem. Oh, man. RNG hath blessedeth me today. Holy cow, that never happens. Anyway, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. We have everything we need. Let's go. So, we're gonna do a couple things here. You, no longer Gauntlet. You're gonna be Genji. You're also gonna be double Illumina. Thank you. You, on the other hand, are going to have an offering. And you are going to have an Atma weapon. And you're gonna do that. And, yeah, looking good, looking good. You know what? I have to do one thing real quick. I have so much money. I need my armor so bad. I'm gonna do this. Okay, great. Get a few of those. Maybe like a couple of those and a couple of those. I don't even know who can use them. I just need to hope somebody could. I wasn't looking at arrows. I was just like, this is probably good. Good, you could use it. That's lovely. Good, you got stuff? Great. Oh, perfect. Love it. Uh-huh, yeah. Good. Golem, Bolt 3 and some other stuff. Berserk doesn't matter anymore. Life 2 would be cool, but like doesn't matter. Alright, we just need to... You know what? I'm not even gonna use sleeping bags because I'm low on them. Let's just go. Just go. Quit fiddling. Get out of the menu. Move. Alright, Terra, mid. We already discussed all this stuff. You, alone. You, and you, over here. Everybody else, fill in the blanks. Great. Terra's got quick and Atma offering. So, great. Not worried at all. You and you need prepare bearings. Thank you. Not like it's gonna matter much. Ghost Train. I don't need Blitz, but it is a requirement. You don't get to win a race if you see a train with Blitz and you don't suplex it. Boom. Thank you so much. Seed validated. Now we can actually win. I'd have expected him to die there. He didn't. Yay, we got our 8 blitzes. Very exciting. Now I can bum rush just for kicks. Because bum rush is totally better than ultimating everything for 9,000 damage. You know what? You're kind of a golemer. You know, you're not the peak of this party, dear. All right, if it's a tough boss, we quick and then kill. That's it. That's the whole plan. This is annoying. We quick and we kill. You're definitely not interested in playing with their nonsense. May not be enough. Oh, is that full? One of those weird times where quick works and she just gets an extra, like, free ATB bar? Damn it. I didn't notice fast enough. Didn't notice fast enough. You're dead. You're dead. I gotta hold A and... Is he really not dead? Alright. This will be doing a lot more damage when I put the Atlas Armlet on, so keep in mind it's going to do 25% more damage, plus whatever, like every level is going to be a huge chunk of damage for her, every level. What level are we? 48? That is doable. I am going to heal her, actually, because it does make ever so slight of a difference. Not much. It was only like 200 HP. Now, if you're not sure how Atma weapon works, it does a percentage amount of damage equivalent to your HP. So if you're at 100% HP, you're doing 100% of the damage the Atma weapon could be doing. If you're at 50%, you're only doing half, that kind of thing. So it doesn't benefit from having more HP. It just benefits from having full HP. So honestly, having more HP is counterproductive because it's harder to stay at maximum HP. That also means that having something like a snow muffler is especially important. Like snow mufflers, any way to mitigate magic damage, it's all huge. Alright, moving right along, moving right along. Now, she doesn't need much of anything for Esper. She needs like a little something, but not much. Maybe Odin in case we need it. Otherwise, we're just going to do that. And we need to take the experience egg off. And we need an Atlas Armlet for her. There's our 25% increase in physical damage. Okay, mostly Edgar's just going to be swinging with those Illuminas, and he should be fine unless it's a particularly difficult boss. It is not a particularly difficult boss, so he's just going to die instantly. He is dead. Good talk. Do I have another Atma weapon? I think I do. I think I might switch from an Illumina Atma to an Atma, or an Illumina Atma. Something I tested with Chicken recently is that if you put the Atma weapon first, it eats the auto crit of your Illumina in your offhand, which is really weird. So you want to have your Illumina first so you get the auto crit and the proc, if applicable. No, we don't. Okay. No worries. None of this matters. Let's go. All right. Our numbers are 1, 3. What are my numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. Ooh, I did not set up Go-Go. Oh well. Silly me. Bad habit of mine where I just ignore him for the entire game because all he does is mimic, and then I just don't ever do anything else. Oh well, all he gets to do is mimic then. Don't take after me, folks. Not on that one anyway. 1, 3, 5, 7. Funny enough, never told him quick. Oh well. Really needed you not to do that. my guy. That's getting a little ridiculous. What I get for not killing the head first? Like a fool. And for not setting up Go-Go. Bit of a comedy of errors on tier 1 there, and that was gross. Anyway, he's dead now, so who cares, right? He might not be dead. He's dead. Okay. Okay. Ultima Mimic. Have Edgar do some swinging, and we'll see what happens. Terra is not at full life, which is why she wasn't doing as much damage as expected. But for now, a couple Ultimas. Well, we'll see what happens. We might actually just cure with Terra or somebody, and maybe we'll hold off and just quick Terra and let her rip for a little bit. Let's find out what happens here. You for missing. I think I might just cure 3 though, just in general. I'm just gonna let her rip for this start. I'm gonna maximize my chances of killing with this. She gets enough hits on him. Oh, very nice. Oh, it died. So good. He only attacked magic like 3 times, so at 15. So I can get him to like 35,000 here. And everything else will die. We do hope to not be hit with a quarter, though. Which is entirely possible that happens. Funny enough, she didn't die, of all things. Oops. You have haste. Thought somebody did. We should just need a Cure 3. Straight into a Terra attack should kill. I might not even need that. Yeah, let's do it. Don't hit Terra, please. Thank you. She does 40,000 damage by herself, which is good. Now I kind of wish that we had Golem on Edgar instead. Because now I kind of have to use Ultima. No, I don't. I don't have to do that at all. I'm going to attack with Edgar. I'm going to then use Ultima with Realm. And then I will quick Terra, or no. I will attack with Edgar, I will use Golem with Realm, I will quick Terra and win. That might throw a wrench in my gears a little bit. No, it won't. We'll be fine, I think. It does throw a wrench in my gears pretty badly, unfortunately. No life 2, right? I guess we will just stage up for a moment. The idea is still the same. That's not quite enough damage. I need to wait. Do I need her to just bolt 3 him? I want to be able to... I want to know I can kill... Oh my god, come on. He is hyper trolling me right now. Okay. Now we can definitely kill. Really? Oh man, this is very irritating. I don't have enough damage. Can't do it right now. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe I'll do this. Didn't mean to do that. It's gonna waste Edgar's turn, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, never mind. Yes, it did. I had 2 of them. Now I don't have any. Now this will kill. He really threw wrenches in my gears so bad there. He kept being like 3,000 damage away from being able to be killed. And he kept doing things like killing Edgar and healing repeatedly. And Edgar just wasn't hitting very hard at all, which was pretty awkward. I don't know. That didn't go very well. That was not my best showing. We are going to switch to Realm. Unequip a shield. Use a shield. Mimic with Gogo. Attack with Edgar. Quick Terra. That's the move. What we're doing. Should be able to do it all before he gets an attack. Might have screwed myself a little bit here. This should kill after my second attack. That's a GG. Nice. That one was pretty good. That Kefka was, that tier 3 was just gross. Me forgetting to put commands on Gogo as well was like pretty stupid. And something that you definitely should not ever do. Because I could have used items on him instead. And I just very much kept screwing myself so badly. So like, no. I hated that. But because of me doing that, I just had to do some stupid stuff. That Whirlwind was annoying. Merton killing Edgar was annoying. Me just not weight tricking well enough and letting Girl just stomp all over me with Whirlwind was annoying. But it's fine. We got through it. Everything went all right. And came in with the win this time. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, sound off in the comments below. You're free to message me on Discord if you need anything. Otherwise, hope you have a great day. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.